Calling all killers, welcome all you kings, scream queens, and everything in between. This is the Kings of Kill podcast. You look so serious.
It's real.
My name is Zack.
I'm Steven.
And together we are the self-proclaimed Kings of Kill. Steven.
Don't ask me that.
Don't ask you what? Don't ask you what? I was asking how you were.
I'm bad.
Thank you all so much for being our killer fans. Tune in, sharing your time. No matter what platform you're watching us on, whether you're on Spotify, YouTube, we don't give a shit. Thank you so much for hanging out. We appreciate you. And thank you, because each and every episode of the Kings of Kill podcast is thanks to you. Your request, write to us, kingskillpodcast@gmail.com. Hit us in the comments, yell at us, throw a shoe. I don't give a fuck. Let us know what you want us to talk about. Anything horror related.
Throw a shoe. I dare you. Let's fucking start it.
I'm trying to.
Oh, yeah, you're going through it.
Fuck it.
Forgot. Phased out there for a little bit.
Steven, what are we talking about today?
What? I don't understand the name. Natty Knocks.
Did you just stroke the fuck out?
Always, every episode.
That's right. Shout out to Benji. Thank you so much for this request. We appreciate you.
Benji?
Yeah.
Cool. Good movie.
The movie Benji?
Yeah.
Isn't it like about like a sad Toto dog?
There's like 5 Benji movies
Are there
directed by
5?
all the same guy, and he just recently passed away too. So that's fucking. What are the odds?
The guy or the dog?
Both probably.
I don't talk
Definitely the dog, because the dog is dead.
Dog dies in the movie,
Multiple
right?
Benjis.
It's rough.
Well, no, in real life, because it was like 70s, 80s, 90s. Benji's been going on for like 50
70s,
years.
really?
Probably. I don't know. Don't look that up, because I might be wrong.
You could just look it up in post and edit it into the screen.
That's true, but I'm not going to do that. Yes, I am.
Thank you for your request. We appreciate it. Don't forget to make your very own request, Kings Kill Podcast. Write to us, kingskillpodcast@gmail. Natty Knocks.
Natty Knocks.
Came out in 23. Sleeper surprise out of fucking nowhere.
Sure.
No campaign or anything. It was just there. It just happened. We discovered this because Tubi was on in the background one day. We're like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, there was like hella people in there, and we're like, oh, this is nice to see. That's what we said. And then I left.
What a great story.
It's a great story.
An hour and 34-minute runtime.
Damn.
Yeah. Did you watch it? We'll find out. Directed by Dwight H. Little. What did he direct?
Free Willy 2.
Halloween 4.
Oh. He directed Free Willy 2.
That's what you remember? That's what you remember?
Not the Halloween that I actually really love, but yeah, Free Willy 2.
4 was a banger.
I love 4.
4 was a banger. So why this is so fucking cool, okay? Dwight Little and Danielle Harris have worked together for the first time since Halloween fucking 4.
So it's a reunion.
Exactly. Not only that, but also he worked with Robert Englund, I think, on Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, yeah, there was one of those with Robert Englund in it, and he worked on it with him.
Thank you for that colored commentary of repeating what the fuck I just said. Well, that's the end of your research, I see. Written by Benjamin Olsen. Starring, I don't understand how this is top billed. Top billed is Charlotte Fontaine Jardin, right?
Who?
Charlotte Fontaine Jardin.
3 names. Got it.
Her last name's like hyphenated.
Yikes.
Why is that a yikes?
I don't know. I would
She
hyphen
could've got
my
hits
name.
or
I don't give a
something.
shit.
Why would you hyphen your single last name?
I'm going to go hyphen my name right now.
She gets top billed. She plays the babysitter. That cannot be your main star.
Oh, yeah. No.
The main character was Thomas Robbie. He played the boy. Are you texting mid-fucking cast?
No.
What are you...
There was a mix-up, and I had to fix it. I had to, because these fucking morons.
What? Explain. You can't bring it up
So
on the
today
mic.
in ARK, we have a boss fight that we're doing, and we're hosting it for the whole server.
In ARK?
In ARK, this video game that I play.
What's ARK about?
Dinosaurs?
Noah?
No.
Ah.
We have to host a boss fight and shit, and we've always said 4
I thought that was fucking funny.
4 p.m. my time, because our friends are European and fucking Fargo.
Our friends aren't European. Some of our friends live in Europe.
They're over there. And then we're hosting it, and it's 4 p.m. my time, and they were just saying like we should all get on the same page. What time?
Why not just say Pacific Standard Time?
Well, we've all said it was 4 fucking. Doesn't matter.
Why didn't you just say PST?
It doesn't
Instead
matter.
of giving yourself PTSD. Well, it does because no one is understanding.
I didn't make the time.
Oh,
they
who did?
Sam. He said 7 Eastern time.
Hi, Sam.
Because everybody in the server's Eastern time. So he said 7 p.m. Eastern time.
Which is 4 your time.
Yeah, and so that was the plan for like a week now. And they're arguing in chat right now like...
And instead of actually entertaining our amazing fans, we're talking about your text thread for fucking ARC.
Because they think one of them says 4 p.m. my time, and so he's going to go do something else and get fucked.
Good for him.
Danielle Harris.
Let him get fucked. Thomas Robbie, he plays the brother. Dreamy hair. Zach Morris, beautiful blonde hair. Look at that hair. Mm-hmm. The moan, I'll allow the moan. Noen Perez plays the buddy. Bill fucking Mosley.
Yes. Bill the Man Mosley.
Legendary. Danielle fucking Harris, of course. The lovely, the talented. Robert motherfucking England. Freddie himself is in this goddamn movie.
It's tight. It's great.
But this, okay, so we have a stunning ensemble, okay?
For a couple minutes, yeah.
We've got a great director. Yeah. Pretty good director.
Free Willy, too.
Very good. That is not, it's a bad example.
We got a great director.
His shots are amazing.
Yeah.
The lightings.
Everything about this was great, but I forget if they even
we have a great cast. We have a lot of talent on screen. What the fuck happened? On paper, this should be a gem.
They didn't do anything on paper.
There is no script.
It's obvious there was no script.
There's no script, and everything is the first take. Every line given is the first take. Now, people like Danielle Harris and, of course, Robert motherfucking England, you could do that. Robert England can just go off. You don't need him to redo, right? He's got it.
He's got it.
You're like, yeah, Rob, could you Rob? Perfect. You know, they got it. But these other guys, like, what is happening?
I don't know.
This should have been amazing.
It should have been amazing.
But it was shit. It didn't even make sense.
It looks cool and you know,
it does look good
cool
aesthetically, but the story is all over the place. Doesn't make sense.
Who Burned Witches at 1979?
Was she even a witch?
It's 1979. She could have just had a bad acid trip. Like, for fuck's sakes. Doesn't make any fucking sense. And was that little kid underneath a bed when those people were banging at the opening scene?
Yes.
I thought that was
weird. That was Bill Mosley as a baby.
Oh shit! I knew that.
You didn't pay any attention. That was Nate Knocks.
Oh, Nate.
Natty Knocks is the lady.
Wow, they thought real hard on these names. Natty.
Danielle Harris's name in the movie is Deanna Henderson.
Oh, wow. Danielle Harris is
Deanna
Harrison. They didn't think at all.
Here's the premise.
They said, please put it on Tubi. And
yes,
they made it for Tubi.
If you can watch this for free on Tubi right now. Here's the premise. There is a B movie failed starlet turned prostitute called Natty Knocks.
Yeah.
She's caught fucking some dude. I don't know. But her boy's under the bed. Not with the kid under the bed.
It was the 70s. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's terrible.
Ew, dude. Put your fucking kid to bed. Responsibilities. Priorities. Ugh. Anyway.
Yeah, anyways.
That little boy's young Nate Knocks. Anyway, so the local townspeople, which is just 4 bitches wearing like Mennonite dresses.
It's the whole crowd right there.
They beat her up, steal her, lock her up, set her on fire like Fred Krueger.
That is all Freddy.
And
that's the whole Freddy thing right there.
And again, that's the first take too, because all the chicks are standing around with the fire watching her burn. They're all just like...
They're stumbling. They're drunk or something. I don't even know. They're not even standing on any markers.
But this is just a person,
they're trying to find it
a failed starlet, right? Desperate for money, being lit on fire. Her face changes for a second, says, "Damn you all to hell." Never heard that before.
I think they were trying to do like an Evil Dead thing real quick.
And then
they're like,
she's...
you know what? It was a dumb idea. But don't erase it.
And then she dies. The kid grows up to be... changes his name to Abner. So Bill Moseley is a cop named Abner that spends all of his time in a dilapidated shack, which is his mom's house, that Daniel Harris is trying to sell.
Right. And he puts eyeliner on or whatever.
He puts guy liner on and sometimes a mask.
And mask that looks really small, but when he puts it on his face, it fits his face.
Also, he watches...
the mask is like...
which is weird because Bill Moseley's like 7 feet tall, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's a tall boy.
I want a tall boy.
Yeah. We should have got some Natty Daddies.
Natty. It'd be a great sponsorship for Natty Knocks.
Natty Daddies. I instantly
he
started
gets
rolling
like,
my eyes.
So he watches his mom. He keeps watching his mom get banged on screen. He watches all of her old like B-movie schlock films.
He's obsessed.
And it makes him angry. And so he goes and kills like 2.5 people. What even happens?
I don't know. He kills Freddy, and then which sucks, and then something else happens.
He kills Freddy, who is a teacher, a principal. What is he?
I don't know, but who kills people on the stairs?
Dude, not only that, but everyone he kills, he drags down the stairs, and every time he kills someone, their head just bounces on each and every step.
Tight. I might give that a star.
But it's an actual shot. Like, there's no dummy. Their heads are hitting the fucking thing.
They couldn't afford that shit. Couldn't even afford a writer.
So here's the premise. It starts off...
some asshole kids trying to steal copper wire for some reason.
Yeah, the kids are arguing. So the brother and sister are arguing, like, you don't know anything about it, and they're bickering, and literally... the brother looks dead eye at his little sister and says, "You don't know anything." That's an argument?
I don't know. I think they just let them rip because every word, there was so much cussing by these kids.
Was there?
It was like Evan from Superbad, Jonah Hill's character. It just went off. The kids.
A little Jonah Hill goes a long way with me.
Yeah. And then, we'll fucking climb that hill. He's a good guy. Anyways,
Is that a fat joke?
Yeah. But it was just too much cussing. I don't give a fuck. And then it was just too much. And then the little girl was just I'm gonna tell.
You're overriding the spunk of kids.
It was too. The girl even says, you're not supposed to cuss around me, and then he just fucking cusses and. It's a mess. And then they have to steal copper wire.
So this is what happens.
So their cell phones work.
The brother and his bud are arguing, and they fall just on the grass, and you hear a crinkle crunch sound as they're holding his phone, which meant his phone broke and can't work anymore. But then he says, "Oh, it's broken. It doesn't work anymore." But damn it, my bill's due on Friday. Well, your phone's fucking broken. He's like, if I don't pay it, they're going to shut it off.
My dad's going to shut it off.
Your phone's broken. It doesn't fucking matter. And now he needs $50. What payment plan is he on? I don't fucking know.
There's no family plan.
A pay to talk?
Dad wants to take it off. I don't know. He wants to ground him or some shit.
So, yeah, they're going to steal copper wire from a poor neighbor, a handyman just doing his job.
We're not even that dumb enough to steal copper wire back in the day for Denny's.
They don't even ever sell it, do they?
I didn't even know they got it. Oh, yeah. They
get
fence,
it.
And then the girl, interrupts or something because she tags along. The sister.
Also, why do they have a babysitter? They're all teenagers.
Yeah, I don't know that.
One of them's not even the mom's kid. Daniel Harris is the mom.
The daughter could have just babysat, and she was the youngest kid, and she was 15.
She was the most mature of them, I think.
I don't know. Yeah, well, yeah. They always are.
Also, the weird spinoff of the piece of shit deadbeat dad's in it for 5 minutes just to be hey, I don't want to ever see my fucking children again. What the fuck asshole does that?
He goes out for 6.
What in the shit? Daniel Harris, you're better than that.
Everyone is better than that in this. It's a movie where something's gonna happen, and you actually get stoked. You're oh shit, it's starting to bump up.
But it doesn't.
And then nothing happens.
So Bill Moseley is offending his mom's honor, but not sure if he's possessed by the films, if his mom really is a witch, if his mom is a ghost.
Times, which is too many times.
There's a legend.
Open the door and kick your fucking ass. Knock on my door 9 times.
Come on, knock on my door.
Knock on it. Yeah. Three's Company 2.
Fuck. They witness a murder,
Nice.
which makes them forget about the copper wire. They called in anonymously because they don't want to get in trouble
With what phones?
with the payphone.
With the phone.
But who answers the 911 call is Bill Moseley because he's also a cop.
He's a corrupt cop.
But he
down on his luck.
just committed the murder
Yeah.
in
They
his
called the wrong
house.
guy.
But
And he
they
picks
called
up the phone.
911.
He
from a
picks up the
payphone.
phone from his house.
Also, in the station, he almost like goes to kidnap one of the kids, and a detective walks by, and he's like, "Hey, aren't you so and so? You're supposed to meet with me. We got a report to fill out." And he's like, "Yeah, but this cop is taking me to you." And he's like, "Well, listen, dumbass. He's obviously taking you the wrong way. Don't trust that guy. Come with me."
I don't understand.
So he
It's
kills
such a
his
mess.
chief. He kills Robert Englund. He kills some random chick. That's
Yeah,
it.
That's like a halfie because no one cared.
But then at the end, then it becomes a ghost haunted house movie.
Yeah, it went from like Halloween because it was like Halloween and Nightmare on Elm Street was the beginning, and it has like a Halloween.
They even use like
feel
Halloween
to
font.
The
opening
they
credits?
They used that font, and it had a Halloween 4 kind of feel to it, and then it just went bad shit within like 5 or 10 minutes. But you're like, this has got that feel.
The only
But no,
scary.
it just
I like how
goes
you brought
so
your
quick.
little Italian right there.
Yeah, ugh. That's Italian.
No. So
I like the scene when the girl's in the bathroom and she's just in her bra talking. Like I rewound it a couple times, not because of that, but like to figure out this.
She
mess
was a
up.
teenager in this movie.
I rewound it for other reasons because she was talking. So she was on the side of the mirror, but the mirror was like open, and she's looking directly in the camera multiple times and speaking to it, and then.
And all for a gratuitous like bra shot. That's the only reason
Yeah, it
for
was
it.
kind of no. And then she closes the mirror and continues to talk to the mirror. And I'm like, why the fuck were you looking at the camera for so long?
First
And
idea,
then
first take.
close
kind of
the
thing.
mirror and then continue to look at the
Don't know.
mirror. Like that threw
Also,
me off.
there's
so I
a whole-
rewind that for that reason.
There's a whole
Relax.
date night scene where he's like, "Come on, baby, it's been like 3 months." She's like, "I don't give a fuck. I don't want to."
3
And
months.
he kept like pushing her. That goes on for 10 minutes of this horny little shit.
Yeah.
This little teeny bopper trying to get it in, and she's like, "No." And like the whole movie doesn't even concern about how like fucking weird that was, dude.
Or that they even have a relationship or anything the rest of the movie. It was just a scene to be just like a threat, a slasher. That's
Yeah,
all it
he
seemed
gets
like.
killed real quick, and
Just
then
to relate to a slasher
and then
film.
sends her a text later, be like, "Hey, you should meet me." And she's
Hey,
like,
I died.
"I'm definitely ready to give it up now. I said no an hour ago, but now you know what? I better change my top in the bathroom."
Yeah. They try to
Meanwhile,
make
people
it
are
seem like
dying.
a slasher. but it
People are
wasn't.
dying. The kids are discussing at the breakfast
Slowly.
table. Things are going wrong. Mom's gone. People are dying. I better take this date that I didn't want an hour
get your
ago.
mind off of it. Get some. It's weird.
Get some.
Get some. I don't know. This movie was just such a mess. It was such a mess.
And then the end, literally, the babysitter gets possessed. We see Natty Knocks as a spiritual
it changes
ghost.
into a different movie. It's like,
What?
Wait, we're not a slasher
The
anymore?
only cool death was Daniel Harris grabbing the fucking gun and unloading it to Bill Moseley.
Oh yeah, that was tight. That was cool.
But
Old Danny H.
who calls her that?
I do. I call her up, be like, Danny H.
It's just so strange to me. Like, this movie looks good. It's shot well. And it has such talent.
It's just such shit.
But it was written by... It wasn't written.
I don't know. It was written by the guy that did like Scooby-Doo 2, Monster Island or something. I don't know what happened. I don't know if that's real, but probably.
It's not.
It's probably close.
The guy that wrote this only has one other credit, and I've never heard it before.
Thumbelina.
I've heard of Thumbelina.
Thumbelina's a great movie.
Great?
Yeah, I'm going to go watch that tonight.
Really?
I don't know. I think it is. It's on tier with like fucking Ferngully. No, it's
No
not.
way.
Ferngully's
No,
like-
Ferngully
it's like
is
top
a
tier
gem.
Ferngully.
Ferngully's good, dude. Ferngully is so underrated.
You got
Batty
Kristen
by
Slate,
Robin Williams.
You got Rob Will, and then you got girl. I don't know her name.
Main character's name's Zack. Just saying.
3 out of 5.
Fern Gully is -1 because of the main character's name.
Yeah. Virgo is 5 out of 5. Let's not kid ourselves. But this movie,
Tim Curry is the toxic monster.
Timothy J. Curry is super good in that movie.
What's his middle name?
I don't know.
You just
Jack.
said
Timothy Jack Curry.
this movie had all the potential to be amazing. I don't know what happened.
They
I really don't.
got too high. I don't know. I thought I was, but you know what? This movie was all over the place.
If this whole movie was
no
the last
structure.
If this whole movie was the last 5 minutes,
Cool.
if this was like
Would've been fine.
if this was a 10-minute short film, like starring Danielle Harris, I'd be like, oh, fucking dope. Let's
That
tune
would
in,
be
right?
a lot better. Or this would have
That'd
been
be
like
so
a
fun.
new Fear Street movie or something on Netflix or some shit. No, that still would have been bad because it would have been a movie. But a short, yeah, it would have been great.
Yeah, this story could have been told. You give us Natty Knocks Legend. That can be done in 5 minutes easily. Give us 5 minutes build up and 5 minutes of like the fucking horror at the end.
It doesn't make sense.
Make it
There's a lot of scenes I would have taken out.
Make it a ghost movie.
It's 45
right?
minutes of this movie you could take out.
Yeah, it's so strange to me. Like this should have been a fucking banger.
Instead, nobody got banged. And that makes me upset.
What would you rate this?
Hi. Rating.
Yeah.
The director also directed Free Willy 2. 1 star for Free Willy 2.
He's not famous for Free Willy 2.
A lot of familiar faces in this movie, and I like to look at those faces, so that's 1 star for faces. If Natty knocked 9 times, I would just simply kick her ass. It's way too many times to knock. It's stupid. Why 9? Was there even a reason? Don't care. -1 star.
I thought that's what the kids do. The kids rap 9
Well,
times.
the kids are
then
fucking
call Natty.
assholes. The main problem with this is the writing and the script. Everything else is totally fine. Maybe the editing a little bit, but everything, I don't know. It was just super messy. -1 star for fucking not cleaning shit up.
If it just had a story, it would have been good.
Yeah, that would die, but we didn't get that. Burning a witch in 1979 made me laugh instantly. I didn't even take this serious a single second after someone.
But was she even a witch?
A group of little women just.
She wasn't a witch.
But they were.
They thought she was.
Yeah,
why did they think she was a witch?
She took acid. She's just. It's 70s, man.
That's not in the
Live it
story.
up.
What?
Well, she should have been. Whatever. She was probably just on drugs.
She wasn't.
And they thought she was a witch because it's 1979. Stupid. -1 star.
That makes no sense.
Everything makes sense. 2 out of 5.
I don't know. I'm sure the math is right. I don't even know what the fuck just happened. God damn it. Whether we love it or hate it, we thank you all so very much for your requests. Write to us, kingscupodcast@gmail. Hit us up in the comments section. It doesn't matter. Let us know what you want us to talk about. I'll do the research. He'll rate it. That's all he's gonna do.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm doing shit.
Thank you for being with us, no matter what platform you're on. Thanks for hanging out. We appreciate whatever the shit show is. And just because we don't like it doesn't mean we don't like your requests. No offense to Benji. Also, like,
yeah, we just did Five Nights at Freddy's, so we don't care what the request is.
well, the thing is, like, sometimes I think people request stuff just to piss us off, just because.
Yeah, so we get some
they
good ones, we
don't
get some
want
bad
it.
ones. You know what? I'll do them all. And my ratings are legit.
No, they're
Great.
trash.
Great.
They're built on nothing.
No, they're great.
They're nonsensical. They're not. It's not even a score system.
It makes sense. They're
You just plus and minus stuff based on quirks you find about the film, and then call it that, regardless of whether.
People should take all my words seriously. Seriously. Anyways,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go home and watch Thumbelina.
I don't want to watch that.
Why not?
I've never
Don't
dug
come
it.
over then. Not invited.
I'm not coming over.
Tight. I got shit to do.
You don't have a goddamn thing to do.
I have to go host a boss fight.
You have to play a game.
Yeah, I gotta play a
To
game.
play a video game.
That's what I gotta go do.
Thank you all so much for tuning in. We appreciate you. My name's Zach.
I'm Steven.
Doing a game show?
No.
I'm
I
Steven.
wouldn't do that.
The other way are.
The Kings.
The Kings of Kill.
The Kings of Kill.
Why'd you stop
thought-
and start?
Because
Because
I don't know. It's just like this movie is all fucked up.
Can we go play your fucking game?
I'm gonna go play my game.
Don't.